Here we are. We finally made it to the last phase of our year-long initiative, Reach Out. And that's our challenge for all of us this summer, is to reach out in faith, to share the love that God has for us to the people in our lives, and to reach out in service, to really be the hands and feet of Christ in a world that so desperately needs it. For today, I just want to focus on the first part, to reach out in faith. If you've experienced a really great restaurant or the best auto repair shop around, I'm sure you can't help but tell people about it. You don't keep that to yourself. We tend to share the things that we come across that are great. We share that a lot. And we tend to tell stories to our friends and our loved ones about meaningful things that happen to us. Well, we know that our faith is so important to us. So why do we not tend to share that as much? I think it's because it's a little challenging. It's a little difficult. But let's not make it difficult. Let's try to make it easier on ourselves. In order to do that, we want to share with you a few tips, if you need them, to help sharing your faith. This is so important to all of us. So we're challenging each person to really find a way over this summer to share their faith. And so we came up with 5 tips to help you do that. The first one is to be yourself and to be a friend. The second one is to look for conversations, not confrontations. The third one is that your experience speaks volumes. The fourth one is to pray, but to rely on God to change hearts. The fifth one is don't be afraid to fail. Over the coming weeks, we're going to be focusing on each one of these tips with a short video to help dive into this and to help challenge us all to really share our faith. See, we're not all called to start a movement or to be a speaker on a stage or be the next pope. But what's cool about that is most of the saints that we have in our Catholic faith weren't like that. They were who they were supposed to be. They were the people that God called them to be, to help share their faith to the people in their lives. They prayed well, they loved well, they forgave well. The prayer that we said at Mass this past weekend, the prayer from the new evangelization, it says, if not me, then who? And if not now, then when? It's time. It's time to tell people about the best news in human history, so that everyone that we come into contact with will know a little bit more about the love that God has for them. Share that story. Reach out in faith.